against cancer. Please welcome to the stage, Gracie Arnold.
I'm here to tell you about my story and R.O.C.K. First of all, I'm a cancer survivor and I'm 5 years remission. When I was 6 years old, I started having back pains. My mom thought it was growing pains, but after a while we checked with the doctor and they said they didn't know what it was and I couldn't walk, and it got worse, and finally they did an MRI and I was diagnosed with cancer, known as medulloblastoma. I had to travel to Boston to get my treatment, and with the help of my mom, she was there by my side every minute, and we got through it. Well, on the way I met a lot of friends and people, and when I got back, things have changed with my school. I felt different. I missed a year and a half, and I couldn't fit in anymore, and I felt different from everyone. And my mom found out a camp called R.O.C.K, and at first I didn't want to go because I just didn't feel like it. And the next year she approached me to it and I went for a family retreat. I had one of the best times of my life. And then my mom found out that they did a weekend in the summer by yourself, which I recently went to. It was awesome. So my mom approaches me saying, "Hey, you want to go to Boggy Creek with a week, no parents?" And I'm like, "Nah." And then the next year she approaches me and we've been talking about it, and finally I agreed yes. I don't know why I did it the first time. But I get on the bus and they have TVs built in them because, well, we get bored sometimes. And we have games in the car, and when we get there, I meet all my people. I'm in red 6. Yeah. And, well, I found a girl who had the same age as me. She was born the same year and the same day, and I have no idea what times we were born, so we're twins. And one day we have to go to the horse farm, and I was deadly afraid of horses because one year I was riding on a horse and I got really scared because it hated me. So we go there and the woman takes me in and I'm like, "I don't want to ride horses." And she's like, "Hey, is your name Gracie?" And she's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Yeah, well, we have a horse, a chocolate horse named Gracie, the only female in the barn in Boggy Creek." So I meet Gracie and she likes to hang out with me and we're best buds now. Well, she's no longer at Boggy Creek because her and Nugget got in a fight. Yeah, Nugget. Okay. And when you go to Boggy Creek, you see so many kids that are just like me, and we have the time of our life. One of the some fun things to do at Boggy Creek are, number 1, there's boating and fishing, which is my brother's favorite. You catch a fish, just an ordinary fish. But turns out you have to kiss it and release. spaghetti is awesome. Oh yeah? It's so awesome, why don't you just eat with your face? And one of my epic favorites is the Silly Olympics. So we get really ticked off with our pals. Yeah. So at the end of the week, it comes to the Silly Olympics. You throw pudding at them, pies. You get to paint their faces, and you just show yourself in what color you are. And at the end of the week, too, there is a talent show. You don't really have to have a talent like those Glee persons. You can just... you can be yourself, get on stage, show what you're made of, and that's awesome. So when I got back, no one's like, oh, I missed you so much, dear. And I'm like, it was too short, I need to go back. I go there again next year, and turns out I find out about Relay for Life. And I start donating a ton of money to it. I raise money, like I get on my website, I almost raised $1,000. Last time I raised some money from someone's cattle bearing ball, about $27,000. I lost a few people on the way to cancer. Anyone know Ian Lockwood here? And Brandon Links. It's named after Brandon Links sports camp from Urban Meyer. Well, on the way, I met someone, and I got something. To raise money for me and my mom, they invented the Grace E bracelet. It is a white band that I have on my wrist right now, and in 2006, here it is. In 2006, the Gators finally. My mom hooked up with Shelly Meyer, and she got arranged, we'll have a pizza party for little Gracie, and a few football players can come. Half of the team comes, and they're all in high school, all the big boys like Tim Tebow, and they sit right next to me. So Urban Meyer is my little buddy now. We're like, yo Urban, what up, dude? Go to the women's clinic. One year, who's it called? John Brentley, which now is my cousin. Yes. He goes to the thing and speaks. Yes, and the woman in the crowd's like, do you have a girlfriend? And he's like, yes, and he points at me in the crowd, right there. Well, thank you for donating for Rock Campus. My bag is on my back right now. There we go. Yeah, let me think. Oh yeah. Have any of you ever been to Boggy Creek here? One day I was at Boggy Creek with my group, and at night we were bored, and then one of the counselors says, oh, we got something from the cabin ferry. And we're like, oh, what is it? It says, go to Kimmy's Fridge and steal ice cream. So we go out that night, and when people see us, we're like, freeze, trees. Flinch, don't flinch. And we stole her ice cream. And she's like, who stole my ice cream? It's like, Kimmy, it was those boys. I saw them last night, they were stealing your ice cream. And it's like, what were they? I have no idea. So, what is that? Oh, the last time I went to Boggy Creek, I helped with the send-off parties and stuff. And the thing was, well, I came up, it's a birthday thing, and for Boggy Creek, and finally, I came up with an idea. I got a giant cardboard box, and my mom wrapped it with wrapping paper. And the people have to guess, what's in the box? What is in the box? And my mom wheels it out. And guess who was in the box? Me. So I jump out of the box, and people are like, it's a woman. No, it's a girl. It's a dog. I'm like, no, it's me. And we had decorate your own cupcake. Oh, and one of my And one of my favorite things was, when I went to camp, we snuck out. Thank God I know Chad, which is one of the crazy guys that work at Boggy Creek, and he caught us, and I'm like, we were making something for Kimmy, so none of us was, I didn't go back to bed. You're like, we were throwing paint at the wall, and we had this giant poster board, and we kept throwing paint at the wall, and I don't know, and that night I was feeling grumpy, so I didn't get wet, and the guy comes, and he's like, what are you guys doing here? And I'm like, sorry, monsieur, all we are doing is, we are making something for Kimmy, so go back to bed. Yeah, literally, we were just trying to get out of bed and break some rules. And that's really all I have to say. Thank you.